Hello, everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel, where I provide weekly energetic updates for the collective. And as I began to blaze this fire tonight, gather around and contribute your very powerful energy. Whether it be a like, a share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. I'm very interested in this reading tonight because I've been getting a lot of powerful energy. So let's take a dive to see what's going on out here in the cosmos. And the message that's speaking the loudest is coming from your spirit guides, your ancestor team, or your higher team, and they're landing itself in the nature. But it's next to the interpersonal ring connected to the doll that represents you facing down. And this lets me know that there is something deeply transformative going on within the insides of you. Not only that, it's more so about the interaction that you've had or done on yourself in terms of your progress, your spiritual advancement. And there's an energetic wave here that's supportive of this change. What I mean by this is that some of you have successfully overcame certain missions. You have successfully overcame certain situations. Closing doors is what I'm getting here. But as soon as you close one door, another one opens. And I can see the opening of this door by way of the stones, because the snake vertebrae is here on the opposite side or at the end of this energetic thread of consciousness. Radical changes are ensuing. In the world of magic, in the world of nature, that lets me know that the impossible, spontaneity, sporadic, very unique things may be appearing in your world as a result of certain doors closing, as a result of you completing certain missions, profound changes. But that isn't even the highlight of this thread of consciousness. There is a space here that is almost like a gap that's creating a sort of disconnect between one stone to the other. But this lets me know, by way of this positioning here, is that this is more like a vortex, a space between the energetic thread of consciousness that is allowing a free fall, like energies to move, that is in alignment with this transformative energy. This is very unique and very complex. There may be radical changes that you may be experiencing in your world that may strike you as odd, that may seem impossible, that make you question to say, how did this happen? You see, that's the magical element here. That's the magical piece here. But quite uniquely is connected or compacted with this unique thread or this empty space, if you will, of time and space. And this lets me know that the current thread of consciousness is allowing energies to funnel inside of your world that is connected with this new profound energy because you've closed the door. I can't see it. It's intangible. What I can download here is that the energies are moving in your favor. This may show up in your world by you randomly getting a new position or randomly getting a promotion, your job undergoing a transition in order to promote a healthier change in the workforce. But quite uniquely, you are the beneficiary of this change, getting you out of an environment that you are ready to leave. You were done with it. You closed the door on it. And the next thing you know, this transition happened. I can also see this transition, this radical change show up in your world romantically, interpersonally. You deciding to put it into a relationship, put it into a situation with your friend group, not knowing what will come about it, not knowing what would happen by you taking this stand. But because you've closed the door, the next day, you meet someone new. You meet a new friendship group. You meet a new opportunity that allows you to bring yourself closer to the reality of your existence, the reality of your inner core. That is the energy that I'm sensing surrounding this time and space openness here in the cosmos for you. But I would like to pull some cards to get another downloader to see what other messages the higher energy would like to articulate surrounding this time and space gap here in this thread of consciousness. What is this space in the current thread of consciousness about? And in terms of this space on this current thread of consciousness, the cards that came out were overwhelmed, healing of the soul, doorway, Pluto, destabilizing, and can't sit still. And what I'm downloading here is that at this current time, you may be energetically overwhelmed. Like you're moving on a speed of light, trying to accomplish certain missions and certain tasks that are presenting themselves in your world. It's like this is out of the norm for you. This isn't the current thread of energy that you usually operate on. But the higher energy is saying this has more to do with the speedy process that is happening in the current thread of consciousness that is healing your soul. There's a deeper healing going on. There's a deeper transformation going on in the spirit world. That's why this doorway has opened. That's why you may feel like the time zone or the energetic timeline you're on may be running at a different pace. Pluto came out. Because your energy is so off in the stratosphere, but I'm speaking about your inner frequency, your inner core, that tends to be off to the side or out of this world. It's time to bring it to reality or bring it to the forefront, bring it closer to the paradigm that you live in and the way that the energies and the cosmos is allowing this attraction or this drawing in to happen is through this doorway. It's through this open space that is currently here in the cosmos. And this may appear to be very destabilizing to you, destabilizing to certain relationship dynamics, friendship groups, or certain energetic fields in your world that may make you feel like you can't sit still, like you're always having to accomplish something, like you always have to do something right now. And it's because of this merging or this opening of this time-space continuum. Some things are ending, some things are leaving, but also some things are coming in and opening. It's a twofold message. It's a twofold energetic system that is running throughout the cosmos right now, and you're feeling it. That's what this energy is about. Very interesting message here. And I would like to jump back into the stones to continue this very powerful message. And the opposite side of this thread or this space that would be closing of the gap is your organizational stone, meaning action. There's something here surrounding the space that you're about to enter into or feeling that you're entering into that will almost make you feel like you're out of sorts, like things are happening outside of your control, meeting new people. Things are being created in your world that's very spontaneous. However, the action behind it is for your higher good. But I'm just very puzzled by the fact that this space is here, because what I'm also sensing, not to jump back into the thread of consciousness here, but it has to do with things connecting or being pulled in that is in a higher alignment of things that were not seen. The intangible part of your energetic body, the things that you've dreamt and prayed for in the shadows, are now finally coming to fruition. This space here is allowing that inner prayer, that inner desire that you have corrected and modified your energy. Now the actions are saying that they have heard you and you have done the work behind it in order for you to receive your pay, to receive your payout, to receive the fruition of all the things that you have energetically aligned yourself for the things that you have energetically prepared yourself for. And it's landing in the fire. It's landing in the other world. It's landing in the spirit world. And quite uniquely here on this energetic thread, it's almost like ascending up to the other world. There's a collection of stone, but you can also see this as descending, things that are descending down from the other world. And I'm going to read this from the top down. You have your water stone, your personal gift, devotion, maternal energy, creativity, and action, landing back at the action. And what I'm downloading here from the message that's coming from the other world is that the work that you have done on yourself has transcended time and space. You have not only healed your inner child, but you've also healed forwards and backwards, generationally. But not only that, energetically, through the cosmos, something about this energy of you releasing and closing the doors have created this ripple effect in the cosmos that the other world has gained access to say they have received your work. They have received the report of your assignment, letting them know that it's time, or it is the moment that they can finally devote themselves energetically to your world to release this hereditary frequency surrounding your gift. Is almost like a trust fund is what I'm downloading here. You cannot access it until you reach a certain age. Then you go into the bank, go to a lawyer and sign off on it, and then they give you a check. That is the analogy or the energy that I'm sensing here. And because you have reached this energetic threshold that has met the other world as confirming that you have done the proper healing on yourself, they are devotedly releasing the gift that you have inherited from the other world, from your ancestors, from your spirit guides, surrounding the gift you're meant to deliver to this planet, that you're meant to nurture down to the paradigm that you live in now. Is the time that creativity will be your best friend to unleash actionable plan or actionable platform that said my gift can be released. It's time for the release of your gift. But I'm very interested in this gift and what is inside of this trust fund that you have. But I would like to pull some cards to see what this gift that the other world has been quietly devoting and cultivating, waiting on you to close the door or turn the page of the next chapter of your life. And now that you have done so, blessings are upon you. What is this gift about that's landing in the fire for the collective? And in terms of this gift that has landed in the fire, the cards that came out were change in scenery, new age, honesty, burning, turbulence, and purpose. And what I'm downloading here is that you carry the type of energy that change whatever scene that you show up in. No matter the place, no matter the people, your vibration, your energy has the power to transform the frequencies that are currently radiating on it, creating a new age, a new thought perspective, a new way of doing things, dilapidating outdated thinking, old age ideas, to bring in something new, to bring in something fresh. And it comes by way of your honesty. You speak the truth. You utter the words that burns within inside of you, letting people know that you're here to say something very potent, to say something very powerful. You're not saying things for the sake of. You're saying things because there is a turbulent energy inside of you that is connected to the other world that see through the fog of things. And when your energy gets heightened, when your anxieties start to rise a little bit, that pushing out or that burning effect is you tapping into the science, the information system that is ready to change the scene. That's the potency of it. It's in the honesty of the physiological makeup of your being. You can sense it, you can feel it, and you know it. Absolute truth radiating through your energy, because this is your divine purpose. This is your gift that you have, and it's quite powerful. You may have been the type of person that often got in trouble for speaking your mind or speaking the truth. But you were doing what your energy called you to do. You were living in your purpose. You were living out the gift that you have, but you did not recognize or see it as a gift then. But now that the stars are aligning for you to articulate your truth, to change the world around you for a higher good, and you can sense it now. You're no longer beating yourself up about people's responses towards you. You know that comes with the territory. You are a change agent here to change the scenes of things. Breaking up the monotony of things. Breaking up things that are no longer serving the people. Delivering a fresh, new idea that tends to radicalize the people. Period. Very powerful message here surrounding your gift. And if you stayed thus far with me in this very unique and complex reading, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. What I would like to do at this time, I would like to pull some cards to see what other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with the collective at this time. What other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with the collective? And the cards that came out were Energy Vampire, 7, Heritage, Tank Full of Fire, Love, and Isolation. And what I'm downloading here is that some of you in the collective had to ward off a lot of energy vampires. People that were just using your energy for their own good. And I don't like to engage in negative energy, but I have to speak on you honoring yourself and creating the proper boundaries that were in your best interest. You had to defy all these traumatic wounds or these bad habits that you have picked up along your journey that wasn't in your highest good. You've washed away certain thinking surrounding yourself. You had to gain a certain perspective, a higher perspective about who you were as a whole. And by you doing this, you created this kryptonite that wards off energy vampires, people that were users, people that wanted your energy to serve their highest good. The number 7 came out, confirming this message. Some of you made it through many gauntlets, many harsh situations, but this was a part of your birthright. This was a part of your battlegrounds. But now that you have successfully closed the door, and by you doing this, I'm telling you, you did this through love. One part was self-love. The other part was a love for humanity, love for this planet, love for people, and wanting to give others an example, role modeling to them how to be a highly spiritual person, an intuitive being, and guiding people in the right direction, despite your experiences, despite what you have gone through. And little did you know, it's through your isolation, through you turning in on yourself and doing a spiritual inventory, being insightful. I'm seeing that some of you are very insightful and you receive all the messages around you and you take it in, process it, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. This filtering process or this modality that you have has served you for your highest good. Not only that, I'm seeing it has fueled you for the betterment of yourself, betterment for humanity, creating a new way of being, a new avenue for yourself, for people, but even on the highest level, creating an open door in the cosmos to deliver the energies that you have prayed for. This is very powerful. You have done a lot of work in the shadows, but this work isn't just for your family, your friends, people closest to you, but the work that you are doing is creating wonders in the cosmos as well. That's how powerful your energy is. The energies in the cosmos are hearing you, have heard you, and delivering the energetic threads throughout the consciousness to serve for your betterment. Period. Very large message here. Thank you all for joining me and contributing your very powerful energy in tonight's healing circle. And with that being said, I'm going to take this time to come down from all these very intricate and powerful messages that are running through these current threads of consciousness and close out tonight's healing circle. And I will see you all at the next.